Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
जय श्री गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते, गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी, वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं, देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। बोलो श्री राधे गोलोकानंद भगवान की
जय।
श्रीमद् भागवतम की
जय।
हरे कृष्णा
everyone.
हरे
कृष्णा।
कृष्णा। इनके लिए I need to all right, हरे कृष्णा। सॉरी, ऐसे शुरू करना था। all right, श्रीमद् भागवतम की। तो कल हम लोग 21वां अध्याय शुरू करें, एंड जैसा कि हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे 20वें और 21वें अध्याय में, बलि महाराज agrees for the 3 steps of Lord Vamandev, and then Lord Vamandev starts to measure, take 3 steps. एक स्टेप में उन्होंने सारी पृथ्वी, रसातल वगैरह सारे कवर कर लिए। सेकेंड स्टेप में ही कवर ऑल द हेवनली प्लैनेट्स, एवरीथिंग वाज कवर्ड, एंड द थर्ड स्टेप वाज स्टिल रिमेनिंग, या, एंड दैट्स व्हाट हैज जस्ट हैपेंड। उसके बाद का हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं। लेट्स स्टार्ट विद श्लोक 9। अनिल जी।
महीम सर्वां मृतां दृष्ट्वा त्रिपद व्याजयाञ्चया ऊचुः स्वभर्तुर्सुरा दीक्षित स्यात्य मर्षिताः। When the demoniac followers of Maharaja Bali saw that their master, who had been determined in performing sacrifice, had lost all his possessions to Mamandev, who had taken them away on the plea of begging 3 pieces of land, they were very angry and spoke as follows. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण। अजय।
नवायम ब्रह्म बंधु विष्णु माया विना या मार्यान विना वरह द्विज रूप प्रतिच्छन्नो देव कार्य चिकीर्षति। This woman is really not a Brahman, but the best of cheaters, Lord Vishnu. Assuming the form of a Brahmana, he has covered his own form, and thus he is working for the interests of the demigods. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so all the demons, they are telling to Bali Maharaj, right? Dev Karya Chikirshati. Lord Vishnu is here to in the interest of Devatas. Nisha.
अनेन याचमानेन शत्रुना वटुरूपिण सर्वस्वं नोहृतं भर्तुर्न्यस्तदण्डस्य बर्हिषि। Our Lord Bali Mahārāja, because of his position in performing the yajna, has given up the power to punish. Taking advantage of this, our eternal enemy, Vishnu, dressed in the form of Brahmachari beggar, has taken away all his possessions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Tarun. Tarun.
Yeah. Satyavartasya satantam dikshitasya visetsataha nanratram bhasitram sankyam brahmanasya dayavatah. Our Lord Bali Mahārāja is always fixed in truthfulness, and this is especially so at present. Since he has been initiated into performing a sacrifice, he is always kind and merciful toward the Brahmanas, and he cannot at any time speak lies. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Tasmadasya vadho dharmo bhartua shushanam chanah ityadhuna ityayudhani jayagrihur balar renuchar asuraha. Therefore, it is our duty to kill the Vamandev, Lord Vishnu. It is our religious principle and the way to serve our master. After making this decision, the demonic followers of Maharaj Bali took up their various weapons with a view to killing Vamandev. Anilji?
Te sarve vamanam hantum shulapattishapaɗyaha anichanto balerajan pradravanjatamanyavaha. O king, the demon, aggravated by their usual anger, took their lances and tridents in hand, and against the will of Bali Maharaj, they pushed forward to kill Lord Vamandev. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
तान भिद्रवतो दृष्ट्वा दितिजा नीकपान् नृप प्रहस्यानुचरा विष्णोः प्रत्यषेधन्नुदायुधाः. O king, when the associates of Lord Vishnu saw the soldiers of the demon coming forward in violence, they smiled. Taking up their weapons, they forbade the demons to continue their attempt. Hare Krishna.
Nandah sunando yatha jayo vijayah prabalo balah kumudah kumudakshascha vishwaksenah patatrirat jayantah shrutadevascha pushpadantoth satvatah sarve nagayuta prana shchamum te jagnura surim. नंद सुनंद जय विजय प्रबल बाल कुमुद कुमुदाक्ष विश्वक्सेना पतात्रिरथ गरुड़ा जयंता श्रुतदेव पुष्पदंत and Satvat were all associates of Lord Vishnu. They were as powerful as 10,000 elephants, and now they began killing the soldiers of the demons. Hare Krishna.
Tarun?
Anyamanan swakhan drishtva purusanucharere balihya varayam asa sambradham kavya sapam anusaram. When Bali Maharaj saw that his own soldiers were being killed by the associates of Lord Vishnu, he remembered the curse of Shukracharya and forbade his soldiers to continue fighting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, if you remember, when Bali Maharaj did not listen to Shukracharya ji, that to break his vow, Shukracharya gave him the curse, right? That he is going to lose everything. He viprachite he raho, he neme svetam vacha, ma yudvad nivartadvam, na nahe kalo ayam arthakrita. O viprachiti, O Rahu, O Nemi, please hear my words. Don't fight. Stop immediately, for the present time is not in our favor. Who is saying this?
Bali Mahārāja.
Yeah. So Bali Mahārāja is trying to stop all his demons not to fight. Anilji?
यः प्रभुः सर्वभूतानां सुखदुःखोपपत्तये तं नाति वर्तितुं दैत्याः पौरुषैरीश्वरः पुमान्. O Daityas, by human efforts, no one can supersede the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who can bring happiness and distress to all living entities. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Bali Mahārāja is saying, Prabhuha Sarva Bhutanam, and no one can supersede him. Ajay?
Yo no bhavai praga seed bhavai divo kasam sa eva bhagvanadya vartate tvadvi paryayam. The supreme time factor which represents the Supreme Person was previously in our favor and not in favor of the demigods, but now that same time factor is against us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Nisha?
बलेन सचिवैर्बुद्ध्या दुर्गैर्मन्त्रोषाधिभिः सामाधिभिरुपायैश्च कालं नात्येति वै जनः. No one can surpass the time representation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead by material power, by the counsel of minister, by intelligence, by diplomacy, by fortresses, by mystic mantras, by drugs, by herbs, or by any other means. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, the time, the Kal, representation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bali Mahārāja is telling all the demons, no one can win over that. Tarun? Tarun?
Yeah. Bhavadjatir nirjita he ete bahuso nukara hareha devendra dasyeta ta evadhya yudhi chitva nadanti na. Previously being empowered by providence, you defeated a great number of such followers of Lord Vishnu. But today those same followers, having defeated us, are roaring in jubilation like lions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Etanavayam vijjeshamo yadi devam prasidati tasmat kalam pratikshvarvam yono artha tvayai kalpate. Unless providence is in our favor, we shall not be able to gain victory. Therefore, we must wait for that favorable time when our defeating them will be possible. Yeah, so Bali Mahārāja is advising all the demons to wait and not to fight right now. Anilji?
Shri Shuka Vacha Patru Nigaditam Shrutva Daitya Danav Yuthapaha Rasam Nirvivishu Rajan Vishnu Parshad Taditaha. Shukdev Goswami continued, O king, in accordance with the order of their master, Bali Maharaj, all the chiefs of the demons and the Daityas entered the lower regions of the universe, to which they were driven by the soldiers of Vishnu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Ajay?
At Tarsha Suto Gyatva Virat Prabhu Chikishitam Babandha Varune Parshe Balim Sutyahani Krito. Thereafter, on the day of Sompan, after the sacrifice was finished, Garud, king of the birds, understanding the desire of his master, arrested Bali Mahārāja with ropes of Varuna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Then Garuda ties Bali Maharaj. Nisha.
Ahakaro mahanasid rodasyoha sarvato disham. Nigruyamanes asurapato Vishnuna Prabhu Vishnuna. When Bali Maharaj was thus arrested by Lord Vishnu, who is the most powerful, there was a great roar of the lamentation in all directions throughout the upper and lower planetary system of the universe. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Tarun. Tarun.
Bandham Badham Varune Paser Bhagavan Avha Vamanaha Nasta Sriyam Stira Prajanam Udara Yasasam Napraha. O King, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vamandeva then spoke to Bali Maharaj, the most liberal and celebrated personality, whom he had arrested with the ropes of Varna. Bali Maharaj had lost all bodily luster, but he was nonetheless fixed in his determination. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Padani trini dattani bhumer maham tvayas Vabhyam kranta mahi sarva titiya mukupakalpaya. O king of the demons, you have promised to give me 3 steps of land, but I have occupied the entire universe with 2 steps. Now think about where I should put my third. Yeah. So that's what Vamandev is now telling Bali Maharaj. Yeah, that Padani Trini Dattani, you promised to give me 3 steps. Yeah, I have taken everything with 2 steps. So Tritiya Mu Up Kalpaya. Where should I put my third step? Anilji?
Yavat tapatyaso govirya badinduh sahong tuvi yavat varshati parjanya bhuriyam tava. As far as the sun and moon shine with the stars, and as far as the clouds pour rain, all the land throughout the universe is in your possession. Hare Krishna.
Padaikin Maya Kranto Bhulokam Kham Dishastano Sarvalokaste Dutiyen Pashyatyaste Swamatmana. Of these positions, with one step I have occupied Bhulok, and with my body I have occupied the entire sky and all directions. And in your presence, with my second step, I have occupied the upper planetary systems. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so Vamandev is telling Bali Maharaj that in 2 steps he has occupied everything. Nisha?
Pratishruta madatuste niraye vasishyate vishatvam nirayam tasmad guruna chanumodita. Because you have been unable to give charity according to your promise, the rule is that you should go down to live in the hellish planets. Therefore, in accordance with the order of Shukracharya, your spiritual master, now go down and live there. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Vamandev is saying that you are not able to fulfill your vow. No third step, so Niriye was Ishyate, as Sukracharya was mentioning, asking him to go down to the lower planets. Nice purpose. So let's read this. Tarun?
Narayana paraha sarve na kutasana vibhayati swarga paga varga narakesava api tulyartha darshina. Devotees solely engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, never fear any condition of life. For them, the heavenly planets, liberation, and the hellish planets are all the same. For such devotees are interested only in the service of the Lord. Bhagavata 6:17-28. A devotee engaged in the service of Narayana is always in equilibrium. A devotee actually lives transcendentally. Although he may appear to have gone to hell or heaven, he does not live in either place. Rather, he always lives in Vaikuntha. Sa gunan samatithayetan brahmana bhuvaya kalpate. Vamanadeva asked Bali Mahārāja to go to the hellish planets, apparently just to show the entire universe how tolerant he was. And Bali Mahārāja did not hesitate to carry out the order. A devotee does not live alone. Of course, everyone lives with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but because the devotee is engaged in his service, he actually does not live in any material condition. Bhakti Vinoda Thakur says, Kita janna yo yatha tuya dasa. Thus he prays to take birth as an insignificant insect in the association of devotees. Because devotees are engaged in service of the Lord, anyone who lives with them also lives in Vaikuntha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, basically what is being mentioned here is like Vamandev is telling Bali Maharaj to go down in the lower planets, but what is being mentioned is for a devotee, and Bali Maharaj being a devotee, right? So it doesn't really matter, is what is being mentioned. Vritha manorat stasya durah swargah patyarhada patishruta shadanena yo artinam vipralabhate. Far from being elevated to the heavenly planets or fulfilling one's desire, one who does not properly give a beggar what he has promised falls down to a hellish condition of life, is what Vamandev is, of course, reminding Bali Mahārāja. Anilji?
Vipralabdyo dadabhiti toyaham chadya manina tad veli kafalam bhuranchva nirayam katichit samaha. Being falsely proud of your possessions, you promised to give me land, but you could not fulfill your promise. Therefore, because your promise was false, you must live for a few years in hellish life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this is what so Lord Vamandev is telling to Bali Maharaj, and then as we know, Garudji captures him, and that's what Vamandev is now talking to Bali Maharaj, and this ends the Bhaktivedanta purpose of the 8th canto, 21st chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Bali Maharaj arrested by the Lord. Bolo Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai.
Jai.
and then we'll continue reading this. Bali Maharaj surrenders his life. So let's see what happens next. Anilji?
Shri Shukovacha evam viprakrato rajan balirva gavatasuraha vidyamano apya vinnatma pratyaha viklavam vachaha. Sukadev Goswami said, O king, although the Supreme Personality of Godhead was superficially seen to have acted mischievously toward Bali Maharaj was fixed in his determination. Considering himself not to have fulfilled his promise, he spoke as follows. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So after Vamandev tells Bali Maharaj all those things that you haven't fulfilled your promise, Bali Maharaj now responds. Yeah, Ajay?
Yeah. Shri Bali Ruach. Yadyuttam Shlok Bhavan Mameritam Vacho Velikam Survarya Manyate Karot karomitram tam tan bhavet pralambanam pralambanam padam tritiya kuru shrishni me nijam. Bali Mahārāja said, O best personality of Godhead, most worshipable for all the demigods, if you think that my promise has been false, I shall certainly rectify matters to make it truthful. I cannot allow my promise to be false. Please therefore place your third lotus footstep on my head. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so Vamandev is now responding to, Bali Maharaj is now responding to Vamandev that if you think, and he's addressing him as Uttama Shloka, yeah, like the most worshipable for all the demigods, Uttam Shloka. And he's saying, Mam iritam vacho velikam survarya manyate, like if you think I have not fulfilled my promise, yeah, is that false? Then please padam tritiyam, right? The tritiyam pad, the third feet, Kuru Sheshni Me Nijam, right? Put it on your lotus feet, put it on your lotus foot step, put it on my head, right? Says, please therefore place your third lotus foot step on my head, is what Bali Maharaj is saying. Nisha?
बिभेमि नाहं निरयात् पदच्युतो न पाशं बन्धाद् व्यसनाद् दूरत्यात् नैवार्थ कृच्छ्राद् भवतो विनिग्रहात् साधुवादात् भ्रूशमुद्विजे यथा. I do not fear being deprived of all my possessions, living in hellish life, being arrested for poverty by the ropes of Varun, or being punished by you as much as I fear defamation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Bali Maharaj is saying defamation is what I fear of. I am not scared of anything else. Karun?
Umsam sladhyatama manye danda mahatra ma pitratamam yam na mata pita bhrata subhadrasha dishantihi. Although a father, mother, brother or friend may sometimes punish one as a well-wisher, they never punish their subordinate like this. But because you are the most worshipable Lord, I regard the punishment you have given me as most exalted. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So very interesting, right? See what Bali Maharaj is saying that Yamna Mata Pita Bhrata, right? No one like this punishes. They never punish their subordinate like this. Yeah, but because you are the most worshipable Lord, I even regard your punishment as most exalted. Tvam nunam asuranam nah paroksha parmo guruha yona anekam dhanadhanam vibhrasham chakshuradishat. Since your lordship is indirectly the greatest well-wisher of us demons, you act for our best welfare by posing as if our enemy. Because demons like us always aspire for a position of false prestige, by chastising us, you give us the eyes by which to see the right path. Yeah? What Bali Maharaj is saying to Vamandev is, even though we are demons, we are on the wrong path, but even if you are your enemy, right, you, by chastising us, tries to give us the right path. Yeah. Ananji?
Yasmin vairānubandhena vyudhen vyudhetaraha bahavo lebhire siddhim yamu haikanti yoginah तेनाहं निगृहीतोऽस्मि भवता भूरि कर्मणा बद्धश्च वारुणैः पाशैर्नति न च व्यथे. Many demons who were continuously inimical toward you finally achieved the perfection of great mystic yogis. Your lordship can perform one work to serve many purposes, and consequently, although you have punished me in many ways, I do not feel ashamed of having been arrested by the ropes of Varuna, nor do I feel aggrieved. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And who is saying this?
Bali Maharaj.
Yeah. Bali Maharaj is telling this to Vaman Dev. Right? Yeah. Nice purport. Explain this, Ajay.
Bali Maharaj appreciated Lord's mercy not only upon him but upon many other demons, because this mercy is liberally distributed. The Supreme Lord is called All Merciful. Bali Maharaj was indeed a fully surrendered devotee, but even some demons who were not all devotees but merely enemies of the Lord attained the same exalted position achieved by many mystic yogis. Thus Bali Maharaj could understand that the Lord had some hidden purpose in punishing him. Consequently, he was neither unhappy nor ashamed because of the awkward position in which he had been put by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Nisha.
पीतामहो मे भवदीय सम्मतः प्रह्लाद आविष्कृत साधुवादः भवद्विपक्षेण विचित्रवैशेषं सम्प्रापितस्त्वं परमः स्वपित्रा. My grandfather Prahlad Maharaj is famous, being recognized by all your devotees. Although harassed in many ways by his father, Hiranyakashipu, he still remained faithful, taking shelter at your lotus feet. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Bali Maharaj is remembering Prahlad Maharaj right now. Of course, he is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. Tarun?
A pure, Prahrada Avikskrata Sadhu Vada. Oh no, you want me to just read the purport, right?
Yeah.
A pure devotee like Prahlad Maharaj, although harassed circumstantially in many ways, never gives up the shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead to take shelter of anyone else. A pure devotee never complains against the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A vivid example is Prahlad Maharaj. Examining the life of Prahlad Maharaj, we can see how severely he was harassed by his own father, Hiranyakashipu, yet he did not divert his attention from the Lord even to the smallest extent. Bali Maharaj, following the footsteps of his grandfather, Prahlad Maharaj, remained fixed in his devotion to the Lord despite the Lord's having punished him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. किमात्मनानेन जातियो अनन्तः किम रिक्तहारे है स्वजना आख्य दस्युभी है किम जायया संस्कृति हेतु भूतया मतरस्य गेह किमिहायुषो व्यय है. What is the use of the material body which automatically leaves its honor at the end of life? And what is the use of all one's family members who are actually plunderers taking away money that is useful for the service of the Lord in spiritual opulence? What is the use of a wife? She is the only source of increasing material conditions. And what is the use of family, home, country, and community? Attachment for them merely wastes the valuable energy of one's lifetime. And this is how Bali Maharaj is reacting to Lord Vamandev. Anilji?
इत्थं सनिश्चित्य पितामहो नगादबोधो भवता पादपद्म ध्रुवं प्रपेदे युक्तो भयं जनाद भीतः स्वपक्ष क्षपणस्य सत्तम. My grandfather, the best of all men who achieved unlimited knowledge and was worshipable for everyone, was afraid of the common men in this world. Being fully convinced of the substantially afforded by shelter at your lotus feet, he took shelter of your lotus feet against the will of his father and demoniac friends who were killed by your own self. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Ajay?
Yeah. अथाहम प्यात्मरिपोस्तवान्तिकं देवैव नीतः प्रसभं त्याजत्वश्री इदं कृतान्तान्ति कवर्ति जीवितं यया ध्रुवं स्तब्ध मर्तिन बुध्यते. Only by providence have I been forcibly brought under your lotus feet and deprived of all my opulence. Because of the illusion created by temporary opulence, people in general who live under material conditions, facing accidental death at every moment, do not understand that life is temporary. Only by providence have I been saved from that condition. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Bali Mahārāja is actually appreciating Lord Vaman there. Yeah. Let's read this, Nisha.
The materialistic way of life is nothing but the repeated chewing of that which has already been chewed. Although there is no profit in such a life, people are in more of it because of uncontrolled sense. Nunam pramatah krutute vikrama because of uncontrolled senses. People fully engage in sinful activities by which they get a body full of suffering. Bali Maharaj appreciated how the Lord had saved him from such a bewildered life of ignorance. He therefore said that his intelligence has been stunned. Stabdha matira na buddhiyate. He could not understand how the Supreme Personality of Godhead favors his devotees by forcibly stopping their materialistic activities. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay.
Shri Shukvacha tasye yetham bhasamanasya praharado bhagavata priyaha ajagama kuru shrestha prakrapatir ivotitaha. Sukdev Goswami said, O best of the Kurus, while Bali Maharaj was describing his fortunate position in this way, the most dear devotee of the Lord, Prahlad Maharaj, appeared there, like the moon rising in the night time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so as Bali Maharaj is responding to Lord Vaman Dev, Prahlad Maharaj appears, is what is being mentioned. Yeah. Prahlado and Prahlad Maharaj is Bhagavad Priya. Yeah. Right. The most dear devotee of Lord Krishna, yeah? Lord Vishnu. And it's mentioned that when he appeared, like the moon rising in the night time, is how Prahlad Maharaj appeared, right? Is what is described. I think we are going to pause here and then we'll see what happens next after Prahlad Maharaj arrives. Yeah, we'll read that tomorrow and we'll hear a nice, beautiful kirtan which was played in Mayapur ISKCON temple. Yeah, so we'll hear it for around 6-7 minutes. Yeah, beautifully sung kirtan. All right. Nice kirtan, right? There was a
Yeah.
one kirtan actually. Just heard the last 7 minutes. All right. So, hello, Hare Krishna, Shwan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hello, you're coming after the debate, huh?
Yeah.
No worries. I think it's all right. So we had a good reading of Lord Vamandev. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 p.m.
All right.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
everyone.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.